7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today on BKTV News, we have Brady Learns Axe Throwing, the importance of Veterans Day and COVID's impact on the holiday, and a segment on working in high school.
We also have top 5 Thanksgiving foods, Among Us Hacked, and another episode of What's Cooking'. All these are coming up right here on BKTV News.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Today is Thursday, November 19th, 2020. Hello and welcome to BKTV News. I'm Jackson Umpley.
I'm Maggie Killian, and this is BKTV News Live.
What do we have going on today, Maggie?
Well, we have a new top 5 over Thanksgiving foods, and we have a new Brady Learns. There will also be an update on Among Us called Among Us Hacked.
Plus, we have more in store for today's episode, but what should we do first?
Well, last week Blake Zahner gave us an awesome look at the importance of flag folding. And this week, we have an update on how the Farmington School District honored our local vets on Veterans Day and how COVID affected the celebration.
Hello FHS, this is Jackson Beers, and I'm here to talk with you about how Veterans Day went this year and why it's important. During this whole pandemic, we have pushed back and canceled a lot of events for this school year. So, with that obstacle in our way, we would need to change some of the things this year to keep us healthy and safe. And one of those things has been how we do Veterans Day. To help us understand the changes, Blake Zahner has asked a few questions to Mr. Nays, Aaron Bryant, the principal of Jefferson, and some veterans and students on what they've done for Veterans Day this year and why Veterans Day is important.
For Veterans Day, we've been lucky enough to have, some great teachers who have definitely put together a few videos to kind of just commemorate Veterans Day. We've definitely sent home some flyers to our students, and they've kind of been getting back to us as far as who their family members were, who are in the military currently or formerly in the military, so we can kind of honor them through our video and through our student ambassadors. We have a student ambassador group, a group of students who we kind of sat down and we kind of planned a little commemorative service for them, but we just kind of did it all virtually this time as opposed to having like a big, huge in-person type of celebration like we're normally used to doing. So it's just a little bit different, but at the same time, we want them to feel that same love and that same appreciation from us as well.
Yeah, so for Veterans Day, we aren't able to do our big district tour where we go around to the elementary schools and to the courthouse like we would like to. So we took the band over to the Centene Center a few weeks ago, and we recorded our performance in there, just standing on the stage. And we had BKTV record that so that we can distribute that to the elementary schools to watch and to the community. And the kids are really disappointed that they don't get to go on that tour, the courthouse, because they really enjoy getting to see the community members there, and I know that the community members really enjoy seeing the band at that too. We will have a student go to the courthouse portion at 11 o'clock to play taps at the end of their ceremony, which will be good. And we always try to do that every year because that means a lot to play taps at that ceremony.
Well, my name is Gary Doss, live here in Farmington. I served 23 years active duty in the United States Air Force, proudly served, Vietnam veteran. And yes, I think Veterans Day is very important, not only for the veterans, but for the young folks, especially those in ROTC.
We would like to give a thank you to Mr. Nays and Aaron Bryant for talking with us. Also, we should remember to be thankful to our veterans who served and sacrificed their lives for our safety. This has been Jackson Beers reporting for BKTV News, and I'll see you later.
BKTV would like to give a big thank you to all of our veterans and men and women currently serving in our armed forces. We are forever grateful for your service.
Coming up next is a new top 5 asking what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Mashed potatoes. Oh, and this really good casserole that my aunt makes, and it's called
Jackson,
what?
that's a question in the segment we'll be answering. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? You don't need to answer it right now.
Oh, my bad. Top 5, take it away.
1 week from today, many of us will be enjoying a bunch of food at the dinner table with family or friends. That's right, folks. Thanksgiving is 1 week from today. You know, the holiday that is synonymous with turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and pumpkin pie. So we went out and asked the students of FHS, what are your favorite foods to eat for Thanksgiving? We got an outstanding 162 responses. Here it is, folks, your top 5 Thanksgiving foods. Coming in at number 5 was a tie between apple pie and green bean casserole. Now I get apple pie because what's not to like? But green bean casserole, the look of that dish does not sit well with me, but hey, many people like it, so that's why it's on this list. Coming in at number 4, we have ham, a short and sweet pick. It's one of those foods that every family has on their tables during Thanksgiving. It had a total of 17 votes, which was 10.6% of the voters, and is a very good pick for this list. Coming in at number 3, we have turkey. Now, obviously, people would have voted on this food because it is the most classic food choice when it comes to Thanksgiving. Some people fry it and others bake it in the oven, but either way, turkey is a real crowd pleaser each year. At number 2, we have mashed potatoes, which is my second favorite food on here, so thank you for voting for it. However, what are mashed potatoes without gravy? The real question is, do you drown it in gravy or make a nice little pond of gravy on top of your taters? And at number 1, the food choice you all selected as the best to eat during Thanksgiving is pumpkin pie. If you don't like pumpkin pie, I have a hard time understanding why. It will definitely be the highlight of my meal next Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your top 5 Thanksgiving foods. Thank you for all of your responses, and thank you for watching.
I am ready for Thanksgiving now.
Me too. Up next is Brady Learns. What is he learning today, Maggie?
For today's episode of Brady Learns, Brady Cox and Emma Collins will be taking things from the swimming pool to the axe throwing range.
Wait, are you saying they gave Brady an axe?
That's what it sounds like.
Did they both survive?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch and find out.
Whenever you're ready. There it is. Whenever you're ready. There it is. Whenever you're ready. There it is.
Wow, that looks like fun.
I bet it was. Now it's time for working in high school. Austin Bostic sat down with the students who are working while in high school, and he's here to give us a scoop on what that experience is like.
Working during high school is a fairly common thing. In fact, around 3 million high school students work. This is around a fifth of all students in the U.S. However, some students have trouble balancing work and school. These students I have gathered here today decided that they would like to share some of their experiences and give some advice to the underclassmen.
My name is Ray Morrow. I'm a senior and I work at KREI. So my official title is like on-org talent / board operator, but it's mainly just that last part, which is board operator. Whenever they say, all right, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back on, so-and-so. That's my cue to then play an ad, and then I have to mute them, so that way you don't keep hearing them. And I also am responsible for grabbing highlights of the games and then editing those together, or editing those down, so that way they can be used in our post-game show. On Fridays, I do the football games, and I usually don't get out of there until like 11:30, and I really don't want to go home and do homework at 11:30. So it has probably stopped me from doing homework a couple times, but that's not to say that I can't get it done, because I usually do. Well, I work mainly because it's nice to have money, but also I have a car and I have to pay for insurance and gas, and so money helps with that. If you're just now starting to work, make sure it's something that you like, because And I mean, like, you know, it obviously doesn't have to be your dream job, but it has to be something that you don't absolutely hate, because it's like, that's just not good for you to be dreading your work every single day that you have to, and to just be working in that environment isn't, you know, it's not healthy, it's not good.
My name is Trenton Keeper. I'm a senior in high school, and I work at McDonald's. So I don't really have a particular title. I'm just kind of like, I work in the kitchen. So I mainly do like cook chicken, fish, burgers sometimes. Make sure you're putting your schoolwork ahead of your work, because you may think that your work is more important just because you're making money from that. But if you're not getting your schoolwork done, it's going to look bad on you in the future whenever you're trying to apply for a better job.
My name is Matthew Jordan. I'm a senior and I work at McDonald's. I do a lot. I cash register, sometimes I make food, other times I just take orders. So it gives me less time to do homework, so sometimes I'll be like in the middle of taking orders and doing my chemistry homework. And so there's that. Also sometimes work or school or work can translate into one another. I can take stress from school and accidentally like let it transfer to work, or vice versa. If you plan on graduating, or if you plan on making school a priority, really make sure that you like focus on it more. I do know that sometimes work can become like my entire mindset, and it leads me to stray away from schoolwork, and that eventually makes my plate like way heavier. So just make sure you make school your priority. And
I'd like to thank those who came in for an interview, and thank you for watching. And remember, school is more important than work. I'll see you next time on BKTV News.
Thank you, Austin, for those who he interviewed, for giving us some insight on how jobs can impact a student's high school life. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Now we will send it back over to Brady Learns.
What's up, guys? I'm Emma Collins.
I'm Brady Cox.
And on this episode of Brady Learns, we are here at Outer Edge Escape Rooms and Axe Throwing, and Brady is going to learn how to axe throw. So let's get to it.
All right, guys, I'm here with Philip Goggin. He is the part owner and axe master here at Outer Edge. When did this establishment open?
So this specific location actually opened up, I believe, in June of this year. What most people either know or don't know is that we were the escape rooms that were located over in the factory for almost 2 years. We just felt like it was time to expand what we offered, and be able to have our own location was ideal, and this place worked out perfect for us. So we've been around for a while, but this building is our newest location.
So when are your hours?
Yeah, so our hours are the same every week. So we are open Mondays and Thursdays, 4 to 9. We do walk-ins and reservations, so you can just show up, or you can make a reservation online. Friday is 6 to 10, Saturday is noon to 10, and Sunday is 1 to 6.
Okay. How old do you have to be?
So we do require that you have to be at least 12 years old, and that's not our rule, that's insurance rules. And for the parents, we always make everybody sign a waiver just for safety and so forth, just so they're aware of what they're getting into.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For your time.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Let's get to throwing.
Let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to move out of the way and let you try. Okay?
Right.
And then we'll adjust it from there. All right. 2 throwing techniques. Let's see. Which one are we on? I think I want this one here. Okay, so 2 throwing techniques. The first one is the single overhand. And so I reference this to like the Cleveland Indians type thing. You've always seen them do that chop, right? Where elbow point towards the target, holding it down towards the bottom of the handle here, a moderately loose grip. I like to keep my thumb off to the side here, okay? Never on top. Think of it like holding a hammer is the best way to tell people. And so elbow towards the target, and you're just going to right from the elbow, all right? What I don't, are you a baseball player? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. We'll get this figured out. So a lot of baseball players and softball players try to do this kind of like they're pitching. It's not that at all. It has to be straight, because otherwise you kind of get this weird angle and wobble. It's not good. Great on the mound, not so good here, okay? So let me demonstrate how that was going to look first. I'm going to have you step to the side here for me, just for safety. All right, so single overhand. Now, I tell everybody, you don't have to put a lot of power into this. However, you can't just lightly toss it either, okay? A lot of people just want to throw it as hard as they can. So are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Perfect. So right hand towards the bottom. I always recommend putting your right leg forward just a little bit, and then what you want to do, just like if you were to pitch, right, you kind of step into it, and then you throw. We're going to do the same thing here. So dominant leg forward, step with your left, and then throw. so it's supposed to stick, but I hit the bullseye. That's what counts, okay? Once you got your starting point and you're ready, step forward that left foot and just a general toss right at the target. All right, a little higher this time, and let's see what you can do. There it is. Dude, you're showing me up. Get out right now. No, that's good. All right, let's do it again, all right? Whenever you're ready. There it is. Man, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I think it was his coach, but that's just me. I just want to point that out.
So that wraps up this episode of Brady Learns. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and thank you to Outer Edge for letting us come in and film Brady learning how to axe throw. So that's it for today. See you next time.
That actually did look like fun. Up next is Brian Kaiser with Among Us Hacked, where Brian is giving us the details into the mobile game Among Us and the hackers who have been trolling people as they play the game. Brian, tell us what you know.
Among Us, we know it. It is a game that relies on trust and betrayal, but it has since had to manage a problem with a hacker by the name of Eris Loris as of October 23rd, 2020. Eris Loris is a YouTuber who shows how to hack into other games to get new skills and items. Although he never played Among Us, he found a way to hack into the public lobbies, causing the screen and background to go pitch black, and he would then spam in chat, "Putin forever, Trump 2020, join my Discord or I will hack your phone. You're mad, stay mad, I'm back." He would then show a link to a Discord or YouTube page. This is not the first time that Among Us had to deal with hackers, because people would hack into the game to get imposter every time, always win, and have all the hats, pets, and costumes. If these hackers were to get caught, they would be banned from that server with a simple message that said, "Please stop." After this, the developers over at Innersloth had made some of the servers unusable and had canceled their work on Among Us 2 to fix and update Among Us 1. But Among Us is now working again, and it now has a new anti-hacker system, making it to where if it seems that you are cheating and or hacking, you will be banned from that server. But don't worry, you can just rejoin a new server and play without any problems. That's all for now. Stay safe out there. I'm Brian Kaiser. I'm signing off.
As this episode of BKTV News nears an end, it is time for our last segment of the day.
Here to close us out is Head Chef Alec Burke, Sous Chef Ray Morrow, Extra Chef Ray Morrow, and a new cook in the kitchen. And we all know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, let's send it over to What's Cooking.
What's up, FHS? I'm Sous Chef Ray Morrow.
I'm Head Chef Alec Burke.
And welcome back to What's Cooking.
Today, our plan is to make some quality donuts.
But before we get cooking, let's go get some input from the students.
Pretty sure here, I'm gonna stand right.
What's your favorite kind of donut?
Pumpkin.
What's your favorite kind of donut?
Long Johns. I like powdered sugar donuts. Glazed. Chocolate.
Cool. What's your guys' favorite kind of donut?
Glazed with chocolate icing.
Okay. What's your guys' favorite kind of donuts?
The Long Johns or whatever it's called.
Long Johns.
Yeah.
Chocolate Long Johns.
Usually with like some
sprinkles,
custard in the middle.
Maybe even a cake donut every once in a while.
Yeah. I like the whipped cream in the middle. For sure.
Chocolate though.
Custard or jelly, you know. Maybe some sprinkles.
Maybe
on top.
caramel.
Yeah,
Slice it up
yeah.
with mayonnaise in the middle.
Yeah. Or some ranch. That's the total combo.
All right, cool.
We're here in Sous Chef Ray Morrow's kitchen, but before we get cooking, let's go take a look at what was that? What was that?
Now let's go take a look at those ingredients. For this recipe, you'll need sugar, vegetable oil, cinnamon sugar, and biscuits. First, put a cup of sugar into a bowl. Then you pour in 1.5 tablespoons of sugar and mix it together.
Now go ahead and open up your biscuits. Press spoon. Oh my gosh.
It did, it worked. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna take our biscuits out of the thing. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're gonna use this to cut holes in our donuts.
Now, you just pour vegetable oil in the bottom of the pan and cover the bottom and a little bit more. Now, turn the heat on to medium.
Now go ahead and add the donuts to the oil. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, I learned from last time. We're turning that down. There. We're gonna put that back down to low. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Put this one in. So that's a little better. It's not like out for murder right away. All right, now that they've cooled, you can go ahead and take your donuts and just put them in the cinnamon salt. Pardon me. You can put them in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. Get it nice. Sprinkle it on there. Look at that. Wow, delicious. And then we'll put them over here. So we'll do that with all of them, and then we'll get back to you once they're done. All right, and there we go. Now head chef Alec Burke is gonna come try the food.
Yeah, pretty good. Good job, guys.
That's all the time we got for this episode. I'm sous chef Ray Morrow.
And I'm assistant chef Sam Morrow.
Thanks for watching.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
That is all for this episode of BKTV News. We would like to quickly mention that this is the last episode of BKTV News for the month of November, and Thanksgiving is next Thursday, 1 week from today.
We here at BKTV Studios would like to wish you all a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And as always, we'd like to thank everybody who watched and had a hand in making this episode.
That's right. Thank you for watching. My name is Jack Snowfleet.
My name is Maggie Killian, and we'll see you next time on BKTV News.